We go. Next best of 3 starting now. Chaemiko, probably the big favorite here. ORC has been doing pretty well against human lately, but so has Chaemiko, highest rated human player in the world. So it has been between heaven and hell. He won the WC3 Champion Season 9 finals, which was very impressive. But right after, in the Rejuvenation Cup, he didn't do well at all. There also, he lost recently against Chaemiko. But now, the deck has been reshuffled. It's a new chance. And we'll see what we get here. We're starting off our first map on Tidehunters. So in the top left, in the bleu. Chaemiko, bottom right, standard build here so far. What Chaemiko has been doing mostly lately is a 2-farm tech, so a super fast tech into a quick MK with rifles before going into breakers late game. We've also seen a little bit of fast expansion by him, but I would say not too much. And judging from the base build... Alright boys, let's put on our monocles and pretend to be Sherlock Holmes. Look at this base build. There's an opening here, and there's an opening here. This is intentional for Chaemiko. He wants to be able to run in with the AM in the back of the base to kind of run away from the wolves and deal with them there. And that means most likely this should again be a 2-farm tech, I would believe. Farseer creeping in the middle. If he gets both the greens, that's going to be level 2. And indeed, Chaemiko again with the 2-farm tech. He tried to play this recently against Lin. This was also in the Rejuve Cup. Had a very tough time there. Lin was showing again how insanely good he is against human. Lin against human is seriously something else. I mean, he's amazing in all matchups, but especially against human, it seems like he has read the code of the underlying structure of this game and has learned it by heart. Farseer struggling a bit here with getting level 2, but finds good items. Some nice bonus damage over here helps him quite a bit. Normally with this build, Chaemiko will stay on 3 footies only. Oh, wait a minute. We don't have a blacksmith yet. This would be a new approach. In the past, Chaemiko, and by in the past, I mean like literally 2 weeks ago, he was still playing rifles. 3 footies into rifles. But there's no blacksmith. And it doesn't seem like he's just forgetting about it. These items here are, by the way, not great for the Archmage, but amazing for MK or Panda later. There also used to be a time when we saw a bit of Beastmaster against the Headhunters, but doesn't seem to be so much the case anymore. Oh, here comes the blacksmith now. So he did just forget about it. That hurts. Ideally, you want to have 1 or 2 rifles out already by the time you reach tier 2. So he's going back into a bit of footy production. Don't know if this is entirely intentional or not. Forced to use the Chain Lightning, gets the last hit. Chaemiko's doing a good job being present with the AM, slowing down the Farseer, and doing as much as he can just with 3 footies and 1 AM. This doesn't look super skilled, but it's really, really hard to pull off perfectly. Knowing exactly when you can come in to harass and when not. And get value out of your units wherever you can. 1 Headhunter almost going down. AM can chase it to force a kill, but kill is gonna go to the creeps.
A player's forces are under attack.
And here's the benefit of the build. Mountain King is super quick. We see the tier 2 for the Orc isn't even quite finished yet. Oh, and Chaemiko actually gets another Headhunter. I think it was denied. Not quite sure. And we have 1 more Grunt coming in as well. And this was pretty damn well done by Chaemiko. Oh, the rifle. Oh no! Walks into the creeps! The first rifleman! That's so painful. Oh my god. What was he doing there? Until then, this early game looked really good for Chaemiko. Every single unit matters a lot. Did he actually click up there, or was that a weird pathing bug? I wonder. Was he chasing like a wolf?
A player's forces are under attack.
AM not level 3 yet. Still missing a good amount. But now with the MK, he's got a good pick-off potential. Is he gonna check over here as well for the next creep camp? No. TC second, of course, is creeping very, very safely. And we're gonna have a tier 2 army being produced. Some orc players, especially the European ones, love going for tier 3. But the Asians normally rather stick to tier 2. Creep up the TC with a big tier 2 army, rely on the TC to carry you. And oftentimes also play an expansion with that tier 2 style.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, did he steal it with a wolf? I think he did. Stormbolts surround though. Oh, nicely done. Trying to fight out, but there's another Stormbolt. And that's the classic Chaemiko plays. Finds the surrounds out of nowhere that nobody else does. And that TP being gone could be quite painful later on. TC though, already level 2. Got some decent items. You definitely want to have at least one ring on the TC to boost up his armor. But the Invul Potion should be going to Chaemiko. It just turned daytime, so the first Invul and Heal Scroll become available. Chaemiko picks the Heal Scroll over the Invul. Quelle surprise!
A player's forces are under attack.
And there we have TC getting level 3. Ring of Regen for him is great, by the way. That's sort of the nature of this matchup. The fact that the TC gets level 3 faster. Oh, but this item's of course wonderful. Valerius Flute works well for the rifles. And also the Breakers, which will be the late game addition. The idea behind this build for the human is you want to have rifles out early on tier 2 just to be able to creep. Priests, no damage, so not very good at creeping. But then later on you want to transition to Breakers, as the rifles will be very susceptible to the TC Stomp powers.
A player's forces are under attack.
And we have the expansion being started. Very hard for Chaemiko to make it across the map, find the Cancelier, especially because he also has to creep this MK. Needs to get level 3 desperately. Ring +4. These tankiness items are actually really good for the MK. The harder he is to bring down, the better. 37% damage reduction. Not bad. So in thinking about whether he wants to engage, perhaps, the dangerous thing for him is he doesn't have a TP. But he does have double scroll speed. And the Breakers should be coming out soon. But first we have Sorks with Invis, actually. Soin is still looking fairly afraid over here. Very close now to level 3. This green camp would do it, or the rest of this one.
A player's forces
Should
are
probably
under
go for a
attack.
cancel first, though. Oh, this might be a mistake. Soin creeping this one. He could have just gone over here, gotten the cancel, and then fallen back to creep. And Soin, by the way, completely exposing his expansion. He was creeping the red camp here, which is not bad either, I guess. He got Ankh, good for the TC. But he completely exposed the Expo. If he had just held position here in the middle, could have defended his expansion. And this cancel is gonna be really big. Speed scroll also used to no avail. And that was a wonderful cancel. Also taking out the peons, so if another expansion should be made, then this time the peon slide can't even occur too easily. Great move by Chaemiko. And Soin let this happen way too easily. Normally with the wolves, you're supposed to always scout where the opponent is. And that was definitely a big blunder by Soin. Gonna get a big item here now, though. Oh! Grand Golem. It's gonna be double level 4 as well. Very valuable creep up here for our Orc player. But there's still 2 relevant camps, very relevant camps, available for Chaemiko as well. Oh, he's lagging. He was just standing there. Lagu. Oh. Amazon delivery service at the door. Daddy Bezos dropping off a gift. Alright, now we're ready again. MK would love to be level 4 as well. He's got some potions already. Doesn't have an invuln though. There's also no TP, so this is a little bit scary for Chaemiko. Big mana potion. Ooh, baby. I think you should put the small mana on the AM, pick up the big mana, and then give over the small mana once you use this one. Can be tough at times though. Not having the invuln potion though is dangerous here. This MK could still very much die without an invuln. I like the invis casts here. Since the human is pretty slow in comparison, having no speed aura, it can be hard to scout things, but invis water elementals can fulfill that purpose. Or invis footies, look at that. We could go for backpack and try to steal an item with the invis footy. Old school play. MK finally got the invuln potion. He sold the big ring, kept the small ring. And now Chaemiko is looking pretty damn strong. He's got the breakers, he's also got control magic, stealing the wolves.
A town is under siege.
And we got a raid boss MK over here. Footy acting as a shade. Supply slightly in favor of Chaemiko. And in we go. We even got some militia in this fight. Stonebolt clap combo. Lightning shield in the TC, but he's taking a lot of damage already. No healstone used yet. Chaemiko doesn't care about the peasants here too much. He's pulling them back anyways. And this fight looking very good for the human. Use the small mana potion. Would love to take out this Kodo. If he gets off the slow, that should be easy to do. Did Chaemiko lose anything here? It doesn't seem like he did. Takes out the Kodo, takes out the Grunt, and now Chaemiko in full control. 2 upgrades on the breakers already. More breakers coming. Expansion about to finish, but too late. MK has lots of mana left. And of course, he's almost level 4. Stonebolt clap. Chaemiko always excellent at blocking the TC away with the breakers. Look at that. The TC can't get into the back. The breakers are perfectly positioned, always next to the Tauren Chieftain. And the slow now kicking in very hard for the Orc to deal with. Slow and clap. Look at it. Oh, baby. Wait, he didn't quite clap. But now he's level 4. Between slow and clap, there's basically no DPS anymore on the Orc side because the attack speed's low. Heal pot on the MK. Maybe force into the invuln potion. Desperate attempt here with the hero kill. But the invuln potion is there. DC in trouble as well. Oh, the Stormbolt perfectly timed. Didn't have the necessary milliseconds to pop his own invuln. And he even had clarity and regen scroll. Ah, because there's a shop in the back. Dude. Chaemiko. What a lad. What a Chad. Against Lin, he was suffering hard, but against every other orc, Chaemiko has been doing really, really well lately. And he gets the 1-0 lead in his first match of the day. Soin's gonna have map pick next at least. Where are we gonna go for this one? Chaemiko really is a beast. He sure is. He showed that in Rejuvenation Cup as well. Against the very, very best, against Happy and Lin, Chaemiko didn't have much of a chance. But against everyone else, he did really well. Didn't lose to anybody else in that league. With the exception of the Russian Happy and Chinese Lin. Well, Korean Lin living in China. Second map going to be Concealed Hill. And now I'm going to test you, chat. Concealed Hill, human strategy-wise, what can that mean? Possibly. Concealed Hill. Sunny's the first to get it. Yeah, Griffins. Exactly. Chaemiko has been quite fond of playing Griffins, specifically on this map. The reason being, you can creep level 3 AM here pretty reliably. And also in the late game, you can creep these camps really well with Griffins because there's a lot of heavy armor. And there's fountains to heal the Griffins for free. But for all that to be possible, you have to have a good early game. You need to get level 3 fast, need to put pressure on the opponent. And buy time, lots of time, for the expansion. Playing Griffins is equal to a throw? Not really. As I said, you have to have a good early game. But even against some of the best Orc players in the world, it has worked before. For example, we saw that in the DreamHack Global Finals. And we've also seen it once in the Rejuve Cup, I believe. But it is a risky strategy. If your early game isn't good, if the opponent is perfectly prepared, and you don't get to that critical mass in the late game, it can oftentimes look underwhelming. But in the right scenario, it can be quite strong. So here we are, map number 2. We got Soin in the top right, trailing 0-1. Chaemiko in the red, bottom left. For Raptor Gaming, leading 1-0, looking strong as almost always. Normally the creep route here for Chaemiko includes the lab early. He wants to get big experience here and then get more experience at the green camps, orange camps, and get that fast level 3. Because a quick level 3 AM with the Watch Elementals is very strong to put pressure on the opponent early on. Before there's a good amount of Shaman out, these Watch Elementals will be quite good if you get the level up timings necessary. Fast 800 build here, the normal one. No grunts early. Couldn't one grunt be pretty good on this map? Especially against Chaemiko? Oh wait, he's not creeping the lab. The footy's going scouting. If you want to creep this lab, you have to pull out the rock golem, so the first footman has to do that. So Chaemiko is switching up his creep route. But it's revealed right away. Because Soin sees the footy, he knows what's going on, he knows that the lab cannot be getting crept right now. So it's just going to be a 2-farm tech once again, once more. Chaemiko wants to get a very fast Mountain King. And will be able to do so.
Town is under siege.
The nice thing on Concealed Hill is, the AM can move out on the map, threaten to creep some camps there, and the militia can get the level 2 over here. 6 militia called can easily take out the green. Chaemiko initiating the next camp. One footy ensnared, one headhunter ensnared. Is headhunter gonna die? Seems like it will. AM chasing. Should be a deny though. Yes, nicely done. Experience does not go to the AM, still not level 2. And the wolf is being kept here to keep vision on the peasants. He wants to know when they're being sent out to the green camp. Big last hit. Huge last hit on the spider crab. Normally it's very hard for the AM to heal in the early game, but here in Concealed Hill we have fountains, which is normally considered to be good for Orc, but actually, in this early game specifically, it's really good for the human. So install one last hit. But the AM at the level 2 already. And once again, we've got a blacksmith, and we're getting into rifles soon. All the footy's quite hurt. These could also be healed up at the fountain. This would take quite some time to send him over there, let him heal up and stuff, but might be worth it. Tier 2 tech difference. It's not that big of a deal. 10 seconds, maybe 15 seconds. But every little bit helps. And once the MK is out, Chaemiko can finally look for some kills. I guess one headhunter died already, and once the MK comes in with the Stormbolt, it could be a lot more. And now tier 2 is finished.
A player's forces are under attack.
And here comes the Mountain King. From Sok we saw quite a bit of Panda second as well, which looked quite good. But Chaemiko basically always plays Mountain King. And look at Chaemiko. He's still always hanging around. He's looking to see if maybe he can take out some headhunters here or there. The positioning is excellent. The AM is in range to do a bit of damage, but never overexposes himself. Very low HP now, but can try to get to the fountain. That's why the wolf is chasing after him. But the wolf's actually going to expire here in a moment. One footy died here. Oh, can he get the headhunter? Not really. Here comes the MK. He could find kills quite easily, but AM needs to heal, I guess, needs to get to the fountain. But that was a good early game for Chaemiko. He's got more experience. He took out 2 headhunters. Only lost a bit of footmen. Chaemiko doesn't even feel the need to go to the fountain to heal. He knows priests are coming, and they will be healing him up in a moment. One more footy dies, but these footies did a good job. Chaemiko continued to creep. I'm kind of surprised that he's not solo leveling the MK more. He's soaking up a lot of experience on this Archmage.
A player's forces are under attack.
Rifle upgrades. Oh, this time he's going more heavily into rifles. Especially on this map, rifles are excellent at creeping. Can take out the middle red camp, but more importantly, can take out the gold mine, the fountains. Another Stormbolt surround. Trying to block his way out with the wolves. Next Stormbolt though, locked and loaded. Doesn't even need it. Chaemiko's so good with these surrounds, dude. It's pretty crazy. Red camp could go to Chaemiko. Needs to call some militia, maybe? Oh, no, I guess not. That's the MK on level 2. TC was solo creeping this whole time. Might be trying for the expansion now. Indeed, here comes the peon. Big item now for Chaemiko. Gonna get also level 3 Archmage. Was some battle drums. Very good find. Oh, but he's going second sanctum again, so he will be transitioning after all into breakers after 5 rifles. Okay. MK still at level 3, as he hasn't been solo crept. Also MK not nearly as tanky as before. Didn't find any rings, didn't find any strength. So this MK is quite killable. Would love to get an invoke potion or heal potion here. Ideally heal potion actually. And they can buy the small one. 1 of mana steal. Not bad. Not great either though. That's the perfect level 3 for the MK. Chaemiko makes it to the shop, buys heal pot, mana pot right away. Is he gonna skip the invuln? He's got the shop right here. Could certainly get it. Soin gets the Drake. Root bracers. Oh, goodness. Excellent for the TC. This TC is really tanky now. And Chaemiko really skipped the invuln. Wow. He's gonna go for a heal scroll here. And the expansion is far from finished. Militia have been called. And we got a 10 supply lead more or less on Chaemiko. We got a lot of illusions as well. The dispels need to be on point. Especially for Chaemiko. MK leading the charge as always. But remember, no invul potion. First clap, hits well. Running in with the speed scroll, partly getting dispelled. Here comes the first stomp. Hits 2 units. One rifle goes down. Illusion with the lightning shield. Instantly dispelled though. Reaction time. Excellent for Chaemiko with these dispels. Soin pops the heal scroll, saves the 1 grunt, but look at this MK, he's got so much mana still left. Is, however, pretty hurt. Wait, is that level 2 Stormbolt? No, level 1 Stormbolt. And he's setting up the shop again. Love that humans are doing this nowadays. For clarities, region scrolls, and also potions, this is such a big deal, such a big help. Way better, I think, than just setting up some towers. Then again, you could set up some towers as well. He's kind of got the resources for it. Lots of lightning shields being used. But they're getting dispelled. A according to Death Note, it was impossible to dispel with priests, but Chaemiko's able to do it somehow.
A player's forces are under attack.
He's got so much mana on the MK. And there we go. Go for clarities. Oh, no clarity yet, I guess. Stormbolt dodged with the Invo Potion. Nicely done. But the army for Soin is just so tiny. How much does he have? It says 45 supply. It doesn't look like it, though. Oh, Archmage perhaps a bit exposed, but he's got potions as well.
A player's forces are under attack.
I love the patience in Chaemiko. He doesn't throw out these storm balls too willy-nilly. Only when he knows it's going to be a good usage, it's going to lead to a kill. Lots of humans, I feel like, throw storm balls out way too carelessly. Especially onto heroes. But Chaemiko is the non-plus-ultra as far as human play goes nowadays. He's always been known for excellent micro. But recently also, his decision-making, his strategies have gotten much better. And the expansion is taken out. Only mind a tiny amount. And so on. In a bit of trouble now. The longer this game goes, the better it is for the human. Normally, if it's even supply, even hero levels, even economy. Good level ups here though. For Soin, he gets level 3 fast here. He's gonna get level 4 on the TC. Oh. Dude. I noticed today, I was in the gym this morning, and something with my back is weird. Like, I twisted something on my back. Like, my left lower shoulder blade. Like, it's nothing bad. It just
forces are under attack.
Just pulls a little, you know. Every now and then I feel it. Getting old? Yeah, bro. I'm old already. The funny thing was, like, basically the day I turned 30, or the month I turned 30, literally the month I turned 30, I started getting back pain. As if God was having a gruesome joke at my expense. Speaking of the gym though, actually, going more to the gym again and exercising, especially my back, has helped with that. For the most part. Thank you very much. By the way, also, Tyloo with the 11-month resubs says time flies when you're getting chain lightninged. Yeah. I feel like we haven't seen too many chain lightnings so far here. Level 4 Archmage. Double level 4 heroes it's now for the human. Very strong.
A player's forces are under attack.
You're back in the gym, Remo? Yeah, like, since the middle of January or something, I've been working out pretty reliably again. It's good to be back! Yeah, it's not my rotator cuff. It's next to my rotator cuff. TC level 5. Can that bring the turnaround? We all know how strong Stomp is, but that's why we're seeing more and more breakers now out of Chaemiko. We don't have that many yet, but don't you worry, more will be coming. And Chaemiko's positioning normally with them is just wonderful.
Town is under siege.
Really like this footman once again. Invis, scouting.
A player's forces are under attack.
Dust was used. Oh, but the MK wasn't seen. Hallelujah. That was one hell of a clap. Dispel before the TC reaches. And look at the positioning again on the breakers. Stormbolt to control the TC. The Breakers to block him. The Militia also doing their part. Damn! Beautiful engagement by Chaemiko. Now the TC finally breaks through. No, again! Stormbolt again. Breakers shifted over once again. The speed scroll was used already. Dude, the TC has not gotten the casters once. Now he has. But now the TC's mana is already gone. MK has 2 more mana potions here as well. Pop it. Clap it. Wow. Sick play. Oh, almost got the kill there with the Stormbolt. I think he was fogged or something. Damn! Chaemiko does this so well. It's so crazy. It's the Kodo as well. Slow. Or Stormbolt. And Soin just got trashed. Everything is falling now. This is the 2-0 for Chaemiko. Guaranteed. Rune Bracers were helping the TC, but not helping him enough. MK level 5, and this is where orcs don't have a chance anymore normally. Oh, tried to kill with the level 3 hammer, but TC gets away. But will not come home to his family to speak of victory. It's a tale of defeat for Soin, as Chaemiko takes the 2-0 and shows again how strong he is. In general at the moment, Chaemiko, the best human in the world, and has always been known for being very strong against Orc. He shows that here again.